Hi, guys. Welcome to episode number 14 of the Digital Marketing Masters. This is me, Yolanda Rose, the host of the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. And can you believe that we are already in episode number 14? I mean, where has the last couple of months gone? Well, if you're following our video series, then you should know that we are talking about the various ways in which we can deliver video content in social media. And inside each social media platform, they provide us with additional avenues that we can use. And last week on DMM13, we covered all things Facebook. We covered everything from video posts to 360-degree videos, canvas ads, absolutely everything regarding Facebook video. So go and check that out and learn about all things Facebook. So right now we're going to talk about the other platforms, including Instagram and YouTube. That's a really huge video platform. So we're going to be talking about that and how we can deliver video on those platforms as well. So let's get into it. Well, before we proceed on to today's episode, I wanted to send a shout out to Carly Manning. Now, Carly Manning sent me a nice little message on Instagram thanking me for the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. Carly, I'm so glad that you find so much of value in this podcast and you're really grasping the information that I am delivering. I really aim to break things down. My goal is to take traditional business owners and bring you guys online and generate leads and sales online and grow your business that way. By 2025, 75% of the US population will be millennials. And I don't know if you've interacted with any millennials, but these guys love to be online and do everything online. So come 2025, I want to see your business grow, all because you've put in a really good digital platform in right now. So I try to keep my content basic, focused on traditional business owners and bringing you guys on the digital platform. So with that, it's on to today's show. So if you have not listened to episode 13 of the Digital Marketing Masters, I encourage you to go back and take a listen because this is part 2 that continues from that episode. Now, in episode 13, we looked at Facebook and the various avenues in which we could deliver video content within that platform. And today we're moving on to the other platforms and we're kicking off with Instagram. Now, Instagram, as you know, it's owned by Facebook and it gives you a couple of options in which you can use to deliver your videos. Firstly, we have the in-video feed, which is basically when you post a video on your feed from your profile. So those videos can either be landscape, square, or they can be vertical. Instagram does allow you to post a maximum file size of 4 gigs with the video formats MP4 and the MOV format. And the key thing to note with the in-feed video is that the maximum video length should be 60 seconds. So whatever you're trying to say in your video, it needs to tell the story, or if your story is too long, why not just break it up and do a little 60-second mini series on your Instagram feed. Then we have the Instagram video ad specs, which is basically identical to the posts. Nothing changes. You're still in landscape, square, or vertical. You have the same video size, same formats, absolutely everything is the same. Instagram also has the carousel video ad, and this works the same as Facebook carousel ads, where you can have 2 to 10 cards with full width call to actions below the ad, and those call to actions can be buy now, learn more, book an appointment, the very same call to actions that are allowed on the Facebook platform. And again, maximum file size is 4 gigs, and it's the same video format that applies in all Instagram platforms. Then we have Instagram Stories, which is basically a competitor to Snapchat when it first came out, but it actually works quite well. And the thing about Stories is that it only lasts for 24 hours. So say what you need to say, and then after that, everything is gone. When you are coming up with Instagram Stories content, make sure that these videos are a little bit raw and very rustic and in the moment, because you do not want to disturb the user's experience. You want it to be free flowing. You don't want it to be completely polished, because people just basically pull out their phone and do a story. Okay, and you want to be part of that experience and not really disturb that experience. And remember that Instagram stories are on a vertical platform, so you want to use the 9:16 aspect ratio. And here, maximum video length is 15 seconds. IGTV, you can get lost in IGTV for hours and hours on end. They feature the full screen display like stories. The only difference is that IGTV posts last forever, unless you take them down, of course. So they don't replace the video before you, or they don't have that 24-hour time limit that IG Stories has. So it's great for super long format content. It's maximum an hour for larger or verified accounts, while mere mortals like us get a maximum of 10 minutes, and 10 minutes is good enough for most of us. So we're moving on to the next social media channel right now, which is YouTube. Now, YouTube is one of the best things on the internet. It's the second largest search engine behind Google. So YouTube is essential for video content, and the best thing is that you don't have to make serious content for YouTube. If you're on the other platforms, you can repurpose your videos on this platform as well. However, you can't dismiss YouTube. I mean, the two platforms of Facebook and video are great for short form, but long form video formats live on YouTube. The average time spent on YouTube by people in the 80 to 49-year-old age gap grew by 74%. So you can't ignore this platform, and people are spending a lot more time here. So you got to be developing the long form videos for the YouTube format if you want to be serious in video. So because it's long form, it's actually a great space to really delve into your product. Go through everything, make infomercials if you have to, because you can't afford not to be on YouTube if you want to be a serious video marketing player. So continuing on the YouTube platform, let's talk a little bit about the video player on YouTube. That's the standard YouTube video right there. So while YouTube will allow the users to upload various types of media formats and use plenty of different dimensions, so you can use those same videos from Insta and Facebook, but ideally you want to be in the horizontal platform with a 16:9 ratio. Okay, because you don't want those little side screens on the side of your videos or on the top or anything like that. You want the user to really get the full experience of your video content that you are trying to deliver. So you get the various dimensions all the way from standard definition, high def, all the way to Ultra HD as well on YouTube. The maximum file size on YouTube, get this, it's 128 gigs or 12 hours, whichever is less. How cool is that? I mean, that's simply amazing. Now, you can run for 12 hours on standard definition, or you can bump it up to HD or even 4K. But obviously, your file size would be a max of 128, while your actual hours viewed will be a lot smaller. YouTube does accept various video formats such as MOV, MPEG-4, MP4, AVI, WMV, VLF, and WebM as well. And like I said, maximum video length 12 hours. Now, with the video ads that YouTube allows, you have the skippable ad, the non-skippable ad, the mid-roll ad, those annoying little ads that come in between a really intriguing video, and you have the bumper video ads. So the skippable video ad, this ad type is played before, during, or after the content and becomes skippable after 5 seconds. So this ad format is the only one that allows advertisers to monetize views from any viewing device. Now, the non-skippable ad, this is played before the content and the users must watch 15 seconds. Then there's the mid-roll video ad. So this video ad is played mid-view like a TV commercials and is only available for content longer than 10 minutes. Ads are added either manually or automatically, and again, views from TV or game consoles don't count towards the monetizable view. Mid-rolls can be skippable, but users must watch 30 seconds or entire ad, whichever is shorter. Bumper video ads. This YouTube video ad type is played before the content. It's a small 6-second video that cannot be skipped, which is usually optimized for mobile views. All right, so these are your video ad options on the YouTube platform. And again, you get those various dimensions. And again, you want to be in the 16 to 9 aspect ratio because you don't want those side screens. And it's exactly the same as above in terms of the formats, the video size, the file size. The thing to note though is that non-skippable video length is a maximum of 15 or 20 seconds. The mid-roll video length is a maximum of 30 seconds, and the bumper video length has a maximum of 6 seconds. So within the YouTube platform, you have the display ad, which is part of the Google Display Network, of course. And this is where YouTube displays ads that are shown in the user search queries or sometimes appear in the right video column when watching a video. So these ads are static, which means they don't automatically play. However, once the video is clicked, the type of content displays can simply follow the standard video player guidelines mentioned above. All right, let's move on to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is in the very early stages of video right now. You don't find much video content, and if you do, it's very polished, professional stuff. Because if you look at the LinkedIn space, it's all about being professional, very career-oriented. The video content adoption is still very early, so this is a great opportunity for you guys to get in the early market there. In fact, nearly 75% of business executives say they watch online videos every week. So if you are targeting a corporate audience, you need to be playing in this space. With that number only likely to grow, it's safe to say that LinkedIn will continue to put out video content in its forefront. And I say it myself, the video content that I put out is viewed a lot more than my posts and my graphics. So right now, because it's still very new on the platform, the only video format you can upload is through a shared video. While there are options like YouTube links in shared posts and in LinkedIn Pulse articles, there's just one way to upload your own video. So the aspect ratio you want on LinkedIn is 1:2.4. Max file size is 5 gigs. And the video formats here are a little bit different. You can do AVI, FLV, MOV, MPEG-1, MPEG-4, and WebM as well. Also important to note, maximum video length is 10 minutes. As of 2018, LinkedIn offers video advertising, and the requirements are a little bit different than a shared video. So be sure to consider them if you are going to be playing in the LinkedIn video space. So the maximum size for your video ads, the file size needs to be 200 megs, which is a little bit tight. You got to be compressing those videos if it's a little bit longer or really high quality, and they only accept the video format of MP4. The max length of your videos need to be 30 minutes, although LinkedIn guidelines state that most ads are best around 15 seconds. All right, let's go to Twitter for a little bit. So Twitter is a very popular space to share and interact with different social media videos. Marketers, it's all about keeping the user's attention with quick, really engaging video content. In the sports and entertainment industry, Twitter is often the go-to for sharing video content. It's so critical to learn the correct video specs. So what Twitter provides its users right now is 2 basic formats in the in-feed video content to share with your followers, which is basically a landscape and portrait. And these formats are only available for uploading video directly onto Twitter rather than sharing YouTube links or Vimeo links or anything like that. So on the landscape, you want to be around 320 by 180. So on Twitter, you want an aspect ratio of around 1:2.39. Max file size is 512 megs. And if you're uploading from your PC, you're limited to a MP4 format on the web, and on your mobile, you're limited to a MOV format. Max video length is 140 seconds, so you need to say what you have to in a very short amount of time with Twitter. Snapchat is all about the 10-second video. So the video format that's most common across the channel is the main way users communicate back and forth through the app. However, your business can post videos to its story so others can see what your business is up to. So again, you want to be in the landscape format of 9:16 with a max file size of 32 megs. Video length is capped at between 3 and 10 seconds with the video format of MP4 and MOV. You also have the long form video ad on Snapchat, which is currently one of the main video formats for the ads, which is known as long form video. While there are opportunities to put video within Snapchat's discovery option, most dimensions are basically the same, but requires your business to reach out on social networks for more details on advertising. However, the Snapchat long-term video ad is what users see between viewing viewer stories. Okay, so these are the various platforms that you can be delivering your video content within the social media world. I hope you got some real value from both these episodes. And I always try to give you some additional value from the podcast, and I haven't done so in a really long time. So you can go to www.yolandarose.com/DMM14 and you will get to download the video cheat sheet, which basically puts all of the social media platforms side by side, and it shows you which avenue is best to use in the various formats and how you can cross-utilize content based on the dimensions and the various rules that the platform provides. So go to www.yolandarose.com/DMM14 to get your hands on my video marketing cheat sheet. So we'll talk to you next time, and we're still looking at part 4 in the video marketing series before we move on to another aspect of digital marketing. And next week, I'm talking about the various tools that is essential for video marketing. So I'll talk to you soon. And remember to link up with me on Facebook. My page is Yolanda Rose again. And on Instagram, I am Yolanda Rose 7. So you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.